Folk. Let me see what they talking about. Let me see what they talking about. Pull up a chair. Come over here to the round table where we break it all down. Say what? You know what we do about now. We about to break bread right now. Give me a few. Let's get the fam bam up in this thing, you feel me? Those who love us, you know what I'm saying? Let's get the fam bam off in here. Again, when y'all come in, make sure y'all drop a comment, say what's up. Hit that like button, share the live, so we can coincide and save some lives out here. We got that power with the vibes that we provide, you feel me? We got that power. Already, I appreciate y'all coming in. Appreciate the love and support. We about to shake something. What's up with the passion? I'm gonna be talking with a lot of passion today. We're gonna be talking about sometimes again, you feel me? Sometimes in our lives, there's things that come up on us as we begin to rise in order just to send us on that path, you feel me? But so often we be thinking, things is going against us, so we don't, you know what I'm saying? We don't hang in there. But I'm coming to give you the good news, Jay. I'm coming to tell you hang in there, because the good news is, hey, it's all came into your life to infuse the greatness that is you. You know what I'm saying? To infuse that greatness with a clear-cut understanding of how to express it in this lifetime. You feel me? Sometimes, we find ourselves in situations and we can't quite explain how we feel. But to keep it real, the reason why a lot of times we can't explain how we feel, because when you feel so deeply about something, you know what I'm saying? It's very hard to explain it. You feel me? It's hard to put it into words. But I come to let you know, though, sometimes the words do come into play. And when you do know something about something, you feel me, you should be able to break it down to even where a 6-year-old can understand what you're trying to say. Feel me? Yeah, I get it. We all have our own set of complexities. But at some point, it should make sense to somebody. Okay, what's up with it? You just seen. How you doing, love? We just talking about how sometimes we got to take the time for us. Take the time to check ourselves so don't nobody else got to check us. You feel me? Feel me? Take the time to check ourselves so don't nobody else got to check us. And it ain't checking ourselves to shame ourselves. What's up with it, Cutters? Good to see you. What's up with it? Just say Newton. Good to see you. It ain't to shame yourself. Cause sitting around talking crazy about yourself ain't what time it is either, you feel me? We here to raise the vibes, That's why I always ask the family to tap that screen, share the live, Cause as we put our energy together to coincide, we can save lives with the vibes that we provide, you feel me? That we provide. Is Neutron? Okay, much love to you, Neutron. Much love to you. We can save lives with the vibes that we provide. And quite frankly, I need you to see the effects that you can have up on this life. You will be inspired if you could just get a glimpse to the point it would further make you want to take it on. You know what I'm saying? To the point you might find your niche. You might find out exactly your way to affect people. Again, when y'all come in, please tap that screen, share the live. Tap that screen, share the live. We talking about how sometimes we just need to lend our energy and participate. Sometimes we need to recognize that, certain things come up on us and people talking crazy to us, but we gotta let that moment dissipate. You feel me? Let it pass. You know what I'm saying? When that queen coming up on you and she frustrated, bro, and she just want to lay it all down at your altar, hey, let her talk. You feel me? And if you do respond, respond in a tone that's calm or calming. You feel me? Same thing with the queen. If the bruh's coming up to you and he laying it all down at your throne, you feel me? You respond in a way that's calming. You respond in a way that's going to be becoming of this individual as well as yourself. You know, as much as we would love to spend our lives with some other people, you feel me, that we love and we cherish, you know, we got to recognize we only get but brief moments, but we spend our lives with ourselves. So when we, the only person we really spend our lives with is ourselves. Get that, y'all, right? So when we get to talking about attributes or things that we attribute to other people, recognize it's really how you view yourself. You know what I'm saying? And when it comes to longing for a variety, whether that's your relationship, your job, your business, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to longing for a variety, that's because we got a variety of emotions that we go through within ourselves. You know, whether that's how we feel about ourselves, whether that's how we feel about life. Appreciate them follows. I'm definitely going to follow y'all back. You feel me? That's how we going to reciprocate that. As you seek to invest in me, I will invest in you with these words that will add to your life endlessly. Every time things beseech you. You feel me? Every time things come up on you. Again, y'all recognize we attribute certain things to other people based on how we feel about ourselves. Okay, holla at me. Appreciate that advice. Sometimes we just gotta take the time to slow it down. Bring it back. What just happened? What was that? You know what I'm saying? And once we bring it back, we begin to realize that, hey, sometimes I do things just because this right here remind me of when I was younger. You know, every time mom and them was feeling good, they would order pizza on Friday. But only reason why I'm feeling good is because of the dopamine released of me doing something that I want to do, or something that reminds me of finer times or better times. You feel me? But don't get it twisted. I can't sit here and be like, man, pizza the best thing for me. But that just goes to show you the power of your intentions. You feel me? The power of your intentions, y'all. So as I seek to be a blessing, guess what? I am blessed for it. I am blessed for it in the moment. Even seeing that I'm able to reach certain people. Even seeing that I'm able to come by the way of certain people and recognize sometimes that, you know what? I ain't blind to the facts. We able to identify with each other. And I understand that, you know what? If we could just have a conversation sometime, it would keep down a lot of the nonsense. What's up with it, Miss Telly? Good to see you. Appreciate that, Timmy. It would keep down a lot of the nonsense. Let's be for real. Because a lot of times I try to send you a follow, love, but it say your account private. But I would definitely love to follow you back. Please pull up on us anytime. You know, it's a lot of the times we don't want to be on the stuff that we wind up on. But for a lack of information and for being around the wrong people, you know what I'm saying? And not having certain options, outlets. So again, recognize this moment in time ain't by accident, y'all. It ain't by accident. Appreciate that sometimes you wind up exactly where you're supposed to be. Exactly where you're supposed to be. So take your energy and lend your efforts for greatness. Lend your efforts for things that are investing in you. You feel me? Things that are investing in you. As you seek a return on your investment, you will see. You will see these conversations right here are going to come into play quite often. Similar to, you know, when Big Mama used to tell y'all certain things, you feel me? You be like, I don't know why she telling me this right now. You feel me? It's not making sense to you at the moment. But then, when you go through the situation, you feel me, that Big Mama was forewarning you about, oh, it all makes sense. It all makes sense. You feel me? It all makes sense. In order for you to be the opportunity that got away, you gotta add value. You feel me? Sometimes you gotta recognize, in order for you to be the opportunity that got away, you gotta add value to everybody that you come in contact with. You know what I'm saying? It might seem like people not paying you no attention. They don't want to listen to you. Sent you a follow. Appreciate that love, Dina. Seem like they don't want to listen to you, but what value are you adding to the people? Are you confirming greatness within them? Are you tearing them down? Like, which one you gonna do? Appreciate you coming through though, Cash. Kid Cash. Appreciate you coming through. Which one you gonna do? Raise the people up. It's in the best interest of you, because the energy that you put out is gonna be returned right back to you. You feel me? Tell them the ways of greatness. How you don't know anyone as well as yourself. So again, like I was telling you, so any of greatness that you associate to anything is really how you feel about yourself. Good to see you, Dimitri. It's really how you feel about yourself. Same way putting others down is the lowest feelings that you have about yourself. So I always tell people, man, look, watch your mouth though. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, I hear you. But the way you talking about me, I understand how you feel about yourself. But even then, furthermore, with me understanding my place in the situation, appreciate y'all tapping the screens, hey, sharing the live. We're going to save some lives today. With me understanding my place in the situation, I understand that, you know what? Hey, I'm finna take it that much further with you, and I know just how to reach you because I know where you are based on how you talking to me. You feel me? Based on how you talking to me. I appreciate all the love, you feel me, and support that we receive for the platform, you feel me. I appreciate Miss Marley, Miss Right on Cue, Plug Queen, Mixed Reek, and True Spit. I gotta shout out my bro Suave of the Argument League. Shout out Miss Angel and Solar, the commissioners of the Solar Vision Debate League. You know what I mean? We out here. Shout out my bro Investing Out the Blue. Of course, shout out my family on TikTok. Shout out Demetria. Shout out Miss Telly. Shout out everybody in here. Yeah, you. You know what I'm talking about? Now, we already done went to the plug, in case y'all didn't know. This is what we do. This is what we does. So, we already done went to the plug. Now y'all know. You feel me? Now we finna peep the setup. It's the reverse of what made you the plug. You feel me? The setup is what the reverse of what made you the plug. If you don't understand that in order for you to be the opportunity, you got to add value to yourself first, and then you can add value to everybody else, then guess what? The setup is going to be, you're going to be sitting over there devaluing yourself. You're going to only want to be in situations where you are devalued. You're going to only want to be with men or women who say you ain't nothing. You feel me? The last thing you're going to do is give your attention to the man or woman that uplifts you. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, bruh. Let's peep game. Let's peep game now. For people that may be seeking balance, you know, a woman that may be seeking to find balance within her relationship, because we already know we having a conversation of sometimes, which means we ain't always on point because we learning to express ourselves in this human system, you feel me? In this human system of expressions, only but a certain amount. It's meaning only certain ways we can move, but our intentions is what make it different, you feel me? So when it comes to women trying to recognize who got the attributes to take it the distance, who got what they need, and this happens biologically, you feel me? Spiritually. So the good thing is that our women are in tune with the spirit realm, and for us men who feel like, you know, we don't understand where they coming from, why they coming at us like this, appreciate y'all sharing the live and tapping that screen. It's the exact thing I'm saying. They are tapped into the spirit, y'all. They tapped into the spirit. Okay, Miss Telly. They tapped into the spirit, and they leading us in the direction we should go anyway, bros. So appreciate the wisdom, you know what I'm saying, of the unseen, which is going to bring things in the light. You feel me? They may not be here right now, but thanks to the queens, we able to bring this in, you know. Like I always say, it's always a beautiful thing when the kings and queens intervene and just change up the whole scene. What's up with it, Monica? Good to see you. So be appreciative of the times when she align you. You know what I'm saying? To the ways that's going to be becoming of both of y'all to provide balance and y'all natural gifts. You know how certain signs just have natural ways about them? You know what I'm saying? They just got these natural ways about them. They got a up and a down. And the down is really them using their up power against itself, you know, being turned on itself. Hey, we got this. I'm telling you. If we be the balance for each other, appreciate that love, Queenie. Appreciate you investing in me as I seek to invest in you. You know what I'm saying? And now that investment is endless. And anytime things come up on you, it's gonna just make sense to you what we talking about. So as sure as the queens are looking to the men to be able to, provide a little bit of stability. So when she testing you in certain ways where she might say, appreciate that love, appreciate that investment. Thank you for being an ally. The investment will be returned to you. So when she say little things like, I don't like men with beards, or I don't like men with locks. Rather than you going off, hey, why you talking about my hair? Why you don't like my beard for? Like, I mean, shoot, you like that one dude, your ex got a beard, you know what I'm saying? For you do all that, bro, pump the brakes. You know what I'm saying? Ease into it. If she coming on strong, you be the balance, remember? You be the balance. If she coming on strong, hey, you say, I appreciate that advice. Now what was we doing? Keep it moving, bro. It ain't that deep. It ain't that serious. But it can be if you make it. You know what I'm saying? They always say 2 wrongs don't make a right. So if you don't like how somebody treating you, appreciate them roses, love. If you don't like how somebody treating you, you know what I'm saying? You can't keep on feeding into it. You can't keep feeding the monster if you want it to go away. Like they say, you can't keep feeding the cancer if you want to live. Thank you, Demetri. Appreciate that love. You feel me? Come on now. Remember, the setup, the things that's going to put you in the awkward situation is the fact that it's the reverse of what made you the plug. That's gonna set you up for a setback. You feel me? But even the setback, we cool on that. We got something for that too. You know what I'm saying? The setup would be not recognizing that you are the opportunity. You feel me? So you don't go in these situations like, I just hope they like me. No, you go in them situations like, you know what? Hope it's the right situation for me. You feel me? I hope it's the right situation for me. I hope I like this situation. Because I know what I'm going to bring to the table. People have been showing you sides that you don't like, but you like. Hold on, let's talk about this. People been showing you they self the whole time, right? But when we first trying to get with somebody, we like fixing our mind on who we think they are. You feel me, y'all? Please keep tapping that screen. Let me tap in with my OG. Real quick. What's
What's
up
up,
with it,
fam?
bro? Man, you got it. Just over here building with the people. You know how I do.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. You
Let's
know.
build together then. Let's build together. Chat, let's
Right.
tap the screen, share the live, man. Hey,
Let's
grab
go.
my co-host. Make sure y'all grab my co-host.
Appreciate that love. People like tapping into certain things within you that they feel like they can pull up out of you. Like
And
sometimes people like to show certain sides to you to see how you gonna respond. Like especially the queens, you feel me? When they looking for a certain sense of stability, they can't just tell a man off top, hey, I'm testing you. Sometimes she don't even know she testing you, but she paying attention, whether you know it or not. And with her being tapped into the spirit realm naturally, she's leading us on a path that we need to go anyway. She's gonna level you up. Any lessons that she throw at you, you feel me? So when she say little things like, I don't like your beard, or I don't like your hair, you know what I'm saying? And she irate about it, or you feel like she being nasty. You don't turn around and be nasty. You supposed to be the balance. Just
you
like
want
she
to
gonna be the balance for you. You feel me? So at the
grab
end,
my co-host, y'all.
appreciate that love, King. Y'all make sure y'all pick up my co-host as well. This is my OG. Like I said, I gotta tap in real quick. But you make sure you be the balance. When she say that, you come back monotone. I appreciate that advice, baby. You don't say, man, no, you like that one dude with the beard, or your ex got a beard, or don't come for my beard. You don't do that. Cause now she know, look, here it is. You easily rattled. You feel me? She know you
Yeah, that
easily
shot over
rattled.
here.
And you got the wrong energy. You got the wrong energy for the wrong thing. You feel me? It's all right to have energy. Yeah, she want to see if you can protect yourself. But here it is. She just sit there and made a simple observation to see how you would respond to her. Would you turn on her over a simple phrase? You feel me? Would you make her feel unsafe because of what she wanted to say? Appreciate you sharing the lie, Demetri. Appreciate y'all tapping that screen. Come on
Appreciate
now.
that follow, my user. I would tell my people to follow you, but you ain't got no name.
Man, I'm trying to tell you. And don't forget, man, people been showing you their true self the whole time. But sometimes we like to picture people the way we want to see them. Then after a while, we get tired of it. Appreciate you, Butter, for that follow. Then after a while, we get tired of it, and then we want to bring it out. Appreciate you, Demetri, for that investment. I see you. You know what
Chat,
I'm
let's get
saying?
it in, chat. Appreciate y'all. Let's go. We ain't got no speed challenge. No
Come on
speed
now.
challenge.
And
Oh, I got a
recognize,
2-game win streak. I didn't even know that, chat.
watch out there now. And recognize the setup is, look, when y'all see a beautiful flower, what you used to do when you was a kid? Pick that thing. Before you get to the crib, the flower already done withered away. We do the same thing to each other
Appreciate
sometimes.
that shot of red with the fireball. Let's go.
And then wonder why. What's up with it, my bro?
Lisa
And then
Allen, what's
wonder
good?
why
What's
them
good?
people ain't who we thought they was gonna be no more. Shoot, you done took the life up out of them. You feel me? You done took the life up out of them. The laws of physics say a thing comes apart when you put a focus on it. You
Mm.
put focus on it, right? Now, a lot of times us as men, I ain't gonna lie to you. Let me throw this out there to y'all. We be feeling like, dang, bro, she don't understand me and da 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 da. Okay, if she's saying she don't understand you, as weird as it may seem, bro, sometimes that's the best thing for you.
No, 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 no,
Cause
no, no, no. Hold,
something showing out over there. The dog. Sometimes that's the best thing for some of us, y'all. Because the moment any of us we get a little unction that we got somebody pegged or we predicting, we can predict you real easy. Oh, we start picking you apart. Like, I don't like this about you. And you ain't no fun. We don't never go do nothing. You boring. You feel me? You all the names in the book. You feel me? So you got to learn how to be a little bit mysterious about yourself. I ain't say be dishonest. I say be mysterious. Meaning you could be able to surprise her every day in every way. Have that on your mind though. Have that on your mind. When we see the last process of losing life force, instead of replenishing them, we
hey,
blame
appreciate that
folks.
shot of red. Let's go, short of red. Hey, check, y'all. Make sure y'all follow short of red and Lisa Allen, y'all. Let's
Yeah,
go,
y'all
my tops.
make sure y'all pick up all the top gifters. Make sure y'all pick up all the top gifters, fam. Pick up all these people in the bubble that make us bubble, y'all.
Let's go,
Appreciate that.
chat. I appreciate that.
And pick up my co-host. You feel me? Pick up my co-host. And remember, y'all, sometimes we just gotta open our eyes. Feel me? Pay attention. Pay
Okay.
attention. Cause as much as it seems like things is going
Let's
wrong,
go, chat. I appreciate
it's
that.
all about your intentions and how you look at
Make
the.
sure y'all
Oh, we
follow my
got us
top
one,
gifters,
coach.
y'all. Call girl. I don't know. Who's that? Call girl. Appreciate that, Queen Lisa Allen and Janice Gordon. I appreciate y'all. We're gonna run them back, chat.
All right, shout out to Demetri, shout out to Alon, and shout out to AJ. Who else we got up in here? My bad, yeah. Shout out to Denise Thomas. Appreciate you tapping that screen, love. Sometimes we just gotta take a minute to tap in with self, y'all. A lot of times we looking for people to make us happy, when shoot, we supposed to be making ourselves happy. You feel me? And then in turn, being happy enough to share that with other people to the point we can have joy with each other. You know, looking at other people to make you happy, bro, you gonna always be looking. Looking at other people to make you happy, sis, you gonna always be looking. And you gonna always be blaming people for not doing it. But truth be told, you gotta choose to be happy no matter what's going on in your life. You feel me? Now there's certain things in our life that we done made up in our mind that if this happens, I'ma choose to be happy. You feel me? So at this point, you gotta choose to form a different relationship with happiness. You know what I'm saying? Say to yourself, you deserve to be happy. Say to yourself, you rich, you wealthy. If these are the things that make you feel like you ain't got no room to be happy because you feel like you ain't rich, you ain't wealthy, tell yourself you rich and you wealthy until you convinced. But recognize the richest man or woman in the world is the one that recognizes they need nothing. So if you think material things is what's gonna make you, a certain status, make you feel a certain way about yourself, you will get all those things and recognize, it meant nothing to you. I know too many rich people that took their own lives. And everybody like, why would they do that? They was able to fund all these people. They was able to support all these people. But why would they turn around and take their life at the end? Because you can go so far, but without that balance within yourself, of balancing your spirit self, you feel me? Tapping into the truth that is you. You know what I'm saying? Going through the motions every day, making sure you exercise that inner warrior so you ain't easily triggered. Because sometimes that's what it is. You already been with the shit for a minute. You know what I'm saying? And it's been building up for a bit. So now somebody done said something, oh, appreciate that love. Now somebody done said something, now you starting to feel away. And it's like, okay, at the end of the day, come on. What part are you going to continue to play in your own demise? Are you going to continue to play the biggest part? Or you going to recognize it's all in how you see it? Everything is a transition. It meaning it's a change. But growth is a change, as well as you downsizing or losing energy is a change. You passing away is a change. And you can die in vain, or you can die and leave a legacy. And that's a transcendent. Meaning to the point, when you transcend at that point, when you leave a legacy, it's like, we always be like, dang, how these people blow up when they die? It's because they did so much before that outlived them. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, they love to, quote certain people or look up to certain people, but they don't pay attention to the certain things these people was talking about with their foresight. You know what I'm saying? Like when Martin Luther King would say things like, I seen the mountaintop, or I might not make it. You know what I'm saying? But I know where we headed. When Tupac would say, I might not change the world, but I will spark the mind that does. For a lot of us, we forget. You gotta think. You gotta think on a level that transcends where you are right now. Appreciate you coming through, Ash. You gotta think on a level that transcends where you are right now. And you gonna always be where you are right now. And don't get it twisted. Hey, trying to stay where you are right now is gonna be a struggle. A lot of people don't realize the reason why you struggling because you ain't trying to climb up. You feel me? You struggling because you ain't trying to climb up, but when you climbing up, hey, you got drive. You got desire. You feel like you in tune with your purpose. Because it's like, dang, even when it seemed like I don't got nothing left, it's like a way was made for me. A tool was provided for you. And now you confirmed in your going. Those are the things that let us know that we on the right path. You feel me? Those are the things that let us know that we on the right path. I'm trying to tell you, when you tap in to your mission in life, when you recognize the time that you take, thinking about your desires, you might come to find out those things are tied to your purpose in life. If you ain't been so, bought out. You feel me? Because a lot of us, we watch so many promotions every day. We watch so many things sometimes. Let's do that sometimes. We watch so many things sometimes that we blind to the facts of us. The facts of our life. You know what I'm saying? The facts of our lives. But hey, I tell you right now, I'm grateful. I'm grateful to be alive. And sometimes I gotta be reminded, you feel me, of the things I gotta be grateful for. So sometimes I get sidelined. Sometimes life tell me, sit down for a minute. You feel me? Sometimes something happen to people I love, and then I gotta chill for a minute, and it's like, dang, okay, let me see what life trying to tell me for real. We got a tie break up in here, y'all. Let's see what we can do. See what we can do. Sometimes life tell me, hey, hold on, chill out for a minute. Let me talk to you. Let's recalibrate. And that's something we should do anyway. We shouldn't wait on life to do that to us. Like, that's why it feels so adverse, because we don't plan that time. And we should plan for sometimes for us to recalibrate. Whether that's weekly. For some of us, it'll be, hey, let's get to the point we do it daily. But let's at least get to the point it's weekly. We doing weekly improvement lists. We going over what we did this week that was great and how we can even improve on that. What we did this week that we ain't feel all that great about and how we can improve on that. Let's do it. Let's do it. Because sometimes you got to be reminded of how when you go through the practice, you feel me? The practice of preparing your mind, having conversations like this, participating in rooms like this. So now you done surrounded yourself in a winning environment. They be like, how them teams They just never lose. How all these colleges seem like they be undefeated all the time. You feel me? They always in the top 10. It's because they create an environment of winning. But you got to surround yourself around winners. It's the people that you talk to for no reason that's going to determine your trajectory, meaning where you going to go in life. You feel me? Because the people that's around you and how we think about each other determines our fate. If you got people around you burning bread on you, thinking things going to happen to you all the time, you're going to always find yourself in a state of like, dang, I was just this close. But, man, it seemed like I was this close to death, too. So that's why I tell people when they calling me and they thinking about talking to me, I'm like, hold on, my G. You say something, OG? Oh, okay. So when people be saying something to me and they talking to me and they calling me and like, bro, I was worried about you. I'm like, hold on, picture me in a good light. Picture me doing great. Picture me in perfect peace. You know what I'm saying? If you want to do me a favor, if you want to check on me, before you check on me, picture me doing great. You feel me? And then tap in to hear the good news. And then tap in to hear the good news. So you can be inspired. You know what I'm saying? So you can be inspired as well. That's what it's all about. Using your light to add light to others. Or to remind others that they have a light. Make them feel something. Make them feel something. These people ain't gonna always remember what you do for them. They're gonna remember how you made them feel. They're gonna remember how you made them feel for real. You know, but you always gotta find a way to appeal. Oh, hold on. Let's stick with the title. But sometimes you gotta find a way to appeal. You gotta be able to know what people are for real. That's why they say, man, you so out of touch. You know what I'm saying? You so out of touch, you don't even know how to talk to us. You feel me? You don't even know how to reach us where we at. Yeah. They be like, you out of touch, man. Come on, you don't even know what we going through. The young folk be like, man, sometimes I be wanting to listen to you. You know, that's what they be telling our old heads. Sometimes I want to listen to you, but you don't even know where we coming from. You don't even know what we going through. So they listen as much as they can, but then they go on to find the rest out on their own. And for a lot of us, you know good and darn well, we be trying to play these young folks down like they don't know what's going on for real. We be trying to play them down like they don't know what's going on for real. And then we like, oh, well, you know what? Maybe, hey, they'll get it one day. No, talk to them. You feel me? Tell them what's really going on. And they'll figure out the solution for themselves. That's why I tell people, I can't tell you right or wrong. But I can tell you my truth. You feel me? And you can figure out what works for you. Because only you know what you really going through. You feel me? And only I know what I'm really going through. I'm just sharing these conversations that I have with myself with you. You feel me? That's all a book really is. You know what I'm saying? Somebody having a conversation that was written down. You feel me? And then you able to tap into that conversation as though you was there when the conversation was had. So I'm giving you the book of my life. Like I tell people, every day is a sacrifice. I know on the other side of this sacrifice, it ain't nothing but greatness for me. You feel me? And at the end of the day, you know, there's certain conversations, I want to have with my children. You know what I'm saying? But it's a certain level of maturity, and there's a certain time and a place for things. So I leave these breadcrumbs along the way. Along the way. Oh, yeah, these recordings going to get uploaded. You feel me? They're going to get re-uploaded. To where when my kids need these conversations, it's there for them. When they want to know, how did daddy feel about such and such, such and such? You feel me? How did daddy feel about that?
Appreciate that from everybody that tapped the screen. I appreciate that. My whole top list, y'all. Just enough.
Shout out to all the top
Shonda
gifters.
Davis, Robin, Lisa Allen, Call Girl. I appreciate y'all.
Shout out to your boy Jay. Shout out to AJ. Shout out to my co-host. Shout out to all the top gifters. Appreciate y'all pulling
Y'all make
up.
sure y'all go grab my co-host.
Appreciate that love. Likewise, make sure y'all pick up my co-host. I'll be in touch, King.
All right, baby boy. You be good.
Appreciate you pulling up on me, too. All right, look. Y'all got to make sure y'all tap in. You know what I'm saying? You got to tap in with your star players so you always know the happenings. You always know the happenings. Don't never get too wrapped up in yourself to the point you know, you don't got time to edify nobody else. A lot of times we be so caught up in what we trying to get done that we feel like, you know what, I don't got time for nobody else. I don't got time to hear what other people got to say. I know I used to get so frustrated every time. Oh, God, stick to the title. Sometimes I used to get frustrated when people would just come up to me and be talking to me like I don't got nothing on my mind. But I'm starting to realize sometimes you need to let those things happen. You feel me? Practice mental jujitsu. In jujitsu, they allow for people to put their weight on them. You know what I'm saying? The person they going against, they allow for them to put their weight on them. And then at the opportune moment, they flip the person. You feel me? To the point they use their weight as their advantage. You see what I'm saying? I appreciate you being up in here. You just seen. As well, you too, Illy. But I'm saying practice that mental jujitsu. So even if you was thinking a thing, right, and somebody come up and just start talking to you randomly, you would be surprised some of the random answers you get out here. You feel me? Some of the random answers. Like, it be times, man, commercials come on while I'm watching a certain video, and I'm like, man, I want to just skip this commercial. Or I'm on my way to skip the commercial, and as I'm coming to the screen to skip it, it's like, huh? Hold on, did they just get through talking about what I was just trying to figure out? Did this man just get through talking about auras and how your aura can attract certain insects and certain animals and stuff? Did he just... And I was just sitting over here trying to figure out what's our effect on nature. You feel me? Do we have such an effect on nature that it plays a part in the weather? You know, maybe I might have been too ambiguous at first thinking like we could, you know, totally affect the weather. But I think, you know, just like you see, right? Before the weather comes into being, you see certain elements come into play in the sky, right? So when certain elements come into play within us, certain energy there, yeah. When certain energy come into play, appreciate y'all tapping that screen, tapping in with me and sharing that live. We can save lives out here with the vibes we provide when we can so coincide. When certain energies, you know what I'm saying, come together and practice certain things, whether it's certain times of the year, you feel me? Or certain times of the day. Wow. We're going somewhere, y'all. That leads to the environment that we live in today. You know, it's often said I bring my atmosphere with me. And even when I enter a different atmosphere, that's a lower energy or a different energy period, you feel me? I notice it. That's why when people walk in the room, sometimes they feel like, dang, somebody was just talking about me or something. Or, you know, something crazy just happened in here. You know what I'm saying? It might not even been somebody was just talking about you. You know, you could walk into a place where things done happen to people in it. You know what I'm saying? And you walk in that room sometimes, you know, that's the topic. You walk in that room sometimes and you can feel that. If you in tune enough with your star player. And I say your star player because that's the spirit. Like we was talking about with the queens. The queens be so in tune with their star player naturally. You feel me? Until they took it off their square to be more masculine and had to defend themselves, so to speak. Or overly express themselves. You feel me? They be so in tune with themselves spiritually to the point they could force by default. If you tap into their energy and really loving and, you know, feeling them, you feel me? You could tap into the fact of, dang, they seeing the unseen. Meaning the things that need to be brought into fruition or the things that are about to come into fruition. Think about it. Shoot, who understands how a child comes into being more than a mother who, you know what I'm saying, birthed the child? You know what I'm saying? Somebody who went through the process gonna be able to trust the process way more than others who just watching it. You know what I'm saying? Others who just watching it. So it be always good. They say what? Consult with other mothers, other parents. You know what I'm saying? Who done been through the process, right? So again, bruh, when the queens is testing you, you know, naturally testing you because they tapped into the spirit, you know, they naturally testing you and they, you know, seeing if you're going to be able to hold your composure, if you got self-control. You feel me? If you got self-control. If you got ambition. Or you going to chase women. You know what I'm saying? Some women want to see if you got ambition or you going to chase women. And the good thing, hey, I'm going to tell you, the good thing about when you come into your purpose, you will understand what your worth is and you will say, look, I don't care if I got to be by myself to the dirt. This is my truth. The woman that's meant for me, I'ma meet her while I'm doing the work I supposed to do. The work I supposed to do. And we gonna both be in perfect peace. You know what I'm saying? When we become one from two. I'm so grateful for this moment in time where I'm able to align with myself and say, you know what? I could be a balance for somebody else. I could understand where somebody is now. And when they might be off, I can sustain that. You know, because I thought that way, but I thought that way by default. You know what I'm saying? From being a child who wanted to, show my mother I appreciated, the sacrifices she made to walk upright in front of me and my sisters. I had to be real with myself. I had to say, like, I really do appreciate. What's up with it, Melvin? What's up with it, Rachel? How you doing? I
Hey,
really
love,
do
how you feeling
appreciate.
today?
Man, I'm doing amazing. I really did appreciate the example.
I feel amazing too. You know why I feel amazing?
What's that?
Because I achieved something that I thought I could never achieve.
Go ahead.
On my backup, I made the top 10 in the fireworks rankings.
Oh yeah, that's what's up.
And so the
That's where you
team
been
pushed
at.
me. Look at the team pushed me. So
That's where you been
shout out
at.
to the team.
Shout out to the fam.
Bam.
Shout out.
I
And
was tired though.
teamwork. And teamwork.
We go
Teamwork.
battle. Look, everybody's sleeping. They like, yeah, we all need to sleep. I didn't even know I was gonna be up this early.
Nah, we over here just chopping it over here. We talking about sometimes we just need to learn to work together.
Work
Um,
together.
and the dynamic and why our dynamic is the way it is. Like certain signs naturally got a
Yep.
certain chemistry, right? Like people would say, what they say, Scorpios are naturally more intimate or seductive. You know what I'm saying? That same energy, you could use that to be like
Right.
somebody who people open up to, share their experiences with, and you in turn
Right.
able to balance them. Like, so if they looked at their experiences as bad news, you can bring them the good news. But I said
Mm-hmm.
all that to say, understanding your gift. Okay. Now the other complexity of us is, we have genders, right? So women naturally, meaning they first mind is to, be in tune with the spirit, meaning understand things that may be unseen to most.
Welcome
You
in.
feel me? Understanding higher knowledge, ways to do things that might seem foreign to other people. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Again, tapping into seduction and intimacy. All these things don't gotta be perverted. Um, as a man, if you
True
allow
love.
for this woman to balance you with that intuition and that spirituality, it will level you up to the point you can tap into certain business things that are unseen at the moment, but because you are peeping her example and appreciating her example that she's showing you, as well as women ain't quiet a lot of times with people they love. They gonna tell you, like, look, this is a good idea right here. You feel me? And bruh, instead of always having to be right, let other people be right most of the
The
time.
candy.
You feel me? Let other people
Mm-hmm.
be right most of the time. You might not always do what they say, but
Good
take
morning.
it in. Take it in. You will be surprised. Like I said, practice mental jujitsu. Even if you thinking something and you like, man, I'm over trying to keep my thought and you want to talk about this, I don't got time for it. Take it in. Like here it is, we over here talking about man and woman working together. She come in
GG,
talking about her
CC.
team. You feel me? And how they working together. So that
Good
right
shit.
there is what? Again, proof of concept. Confirmation. You feel me? That's love. If you ever wonder, how do I know when God or my creator, when I'm in tune with myself, how do I know? It'll be laid out for you. Every time you go,
GG.
it'll just seem like, dang, I was supposed to be there. You know what I'm saying? What's up with it, CC? It would just seem like, dang, you know what? I'm in the right place at the right time. And that's the thing, y'all. When you want to find your purpose,
Exactly.
Pay attention to the desires of your heart.
Hmm.
You got to weigh them out in the early stages, because a lot of us, we've been watching so many promotions. You know, we've been caught up in so many material things. We
Good
don't think
morning,
we
Sagittarius.
rich. So we don't, you know, we always trying to desire different things to achieve that status. But I got to tell you, the secret is the richest
Welcome
man
in.
and woman is the one that realize you don't need nothing to be the greatest thing in the world, which is you. You don't need nothing. You don't need nothing. You
Hey,
feel me?
Ashley.
And honestly, everything that you do want to sustain yourself is already provided to you, but you got to study the world
Thank
around
you
you.
for coming in,
You got to
Sassy. I
study the
followed you.
world around you, because I know a lot of people going to say, what about clothes and
Hey,
food?
Lowry.
Hey, it's all around you, but you got to tap in and recognize it's there. You feel me? If we could change
Happy
the way that
seeing
we
y'all.
do things as humans, we changing it every day. You feel me? It was a point in time
Hey,
when no
Michelle.
darn vegetarian section. You know what I'm
Good
saying?
morning.
So sometimes we got to do things a little different to get something different.
Hey, Coach.
We got to ask for it. We got to create
Yep.
it. Like, we create the
Good morning,
jobs.
y'all.
We
Good
wonder
morning.
why things, man, thank you so much, love. We
Uh-oh.
wonder why things
Listen,
don't
you gonna
exist.
let me get you with that 15. That's all good, y'all. Me and him do a few battles all the time.
Yeah, we got to do it. Shout out to the top gifters. Appreciate y'all, because we appreciate y'all
Welcome
coming
in,
through.
everybody. Y'all
Y'all could
need to
have been
share the
doing
live up for me. Good
anything.
morning, Culture.
Thank you, Jandy, dog. Thank you, Cherish. Appreciate everybody being in here tapping in,
Y'all
though.
done dropped it on my head with 100.
Man, y'all make sure y'all pick up my co-host, too. She is dope. But again, y'all, sometimes we just got to recognize the greatness that is us and stop selling ourselves short for different things that make us
Good
feel like
morning,
we
everybody.
somebody
Look at y'all.
for a
Tap,
moment. But if you
tap and
tap into
share.
the greatness that is you, it won't matter
Hey,
where you
Larry.
go, or for how long, you will always recognize whatever you need, it will be provided for you. Just like these birds just keep running around out here. Hey, they provided for daily, but if you paying attention,
Hey,
the
Dennis.
birds ain't just they don't just sit there and wait on the food. Sometimes they just
Thank
flying
y'all. Thank
around,
y'all for lighting up.
appreciating the sun. Sometimes you
Thank you for
silly.
the gift.
Sometimes they just appreciating the weather, and then they
Hey,
stumble
Ashley.
up on something. You feel me? That's why I say practice that mental jujitsu. Yeah, you got perfect thoughts and divine thoughts coming to your head.
Good
Sometimes you gotta
morning,
write them
Dennis.
down
Good
so you
morning,
don't forget them.
Edward.
You
Welcome
feel me?
in.
But when the little babies come to talk to you, let the little angels talk. See what the angels gotta
Alicia.
say. Cause a lot of times our kids come up to us, we be like, man, sit your butt down somewhere. We think our kids bad cause they ain't doing what we picture them doing, like Kevin Hart said. You ain't do it how I picture you doing. I picture having kids and they would just
Thank you,
sit there.
Ash. Blessed
Well,
as
let me
always.
tell you
Welcome in.
something. Y'all done created little Frankensteins then. You feel me? You just like the person who created Frankenstein. You thinking you gonna bring something into existence and they ain't gonna have no feelings. You tripping.
Right.
That ain't how it work. Don't you got feelings? You feel me? And even feelings got levels to it. You know what I'm saying? Even feelings got levels to it.
Thank you, Dennis.
You got spiritual
Thank you
feelings.
so much.
Man, ooh, and
Why you
feelings
say
is
that, Dennis?
feelings get so deep sometimes. Oh, feelings get so deep sometimes that
Thank
feelings
you.
become things. Like there's a
So are
doctor
you.
who did a study
Everybody else.
on on the majority of the sicknesses that's in the hospital. I think it was like over 80% of the people that's in the
Oh,
hospital.
y'all we need
It's
20 points,
emotionally,
y'all.
yeah, we need
We
20.
need 20
It's
points.
emotionally induced
Hey, the Lion King.
to the point you gotta be real with yourself. You gotta check your emotions. Remember, weekly improvements, not just on your business, what you working towards, your schoolwork, not just that. Weekly improvements on everything, on your spiritual growth. Did you take any time for yourself? Appreciate that perfume, love. Did you take any time for your spiritual growth today? If so, how much? Just like they keep stocks and balances of, how much money they brought in, how much money they spent out. I need you to do that same thing on your spiritual self. You feel me? And you need to put in how much time you put in for your spiritual self and how much spirituality did you show other people. Oh, appreciate that love, Queen. How much spirituality did you show other people in their times of need? Or did you just keep on, and that's my birthday number too, 621. Or did you just keep looking at people like they owe you something? You feel me? They owe you. No, express your gift. I'm a communication sign that's connected to a Cancer sign, which is family oriented. So I bring people into my family. I recognize when I put my light out here, my family gonna show up. So regardless to if we all got the same gift, it don't mean we not family. We relating to each other right now. If you understand anything that I mentioned, any pain that you done experienced in your life, I can tell you I've experienced it from different angles. I've experienced it. So I can't sit over here and be like, man, you know what? I'm just going to deny the fact that people go through it. No, I'm going to let you know, hey, this life is all about balance. What's up with it, Angela? This life is all about finding balance. And when you don't have balance in your life, life will bring you the balance. What? So now you see why you felt sick that one time. It was like life giving you a hug. Like, hold on, G. Hold on, you forgot about me. You forgot I love you. And watch me pull you through this, though. Watch me. Watch me pull you through this. Because you forgot your connection. You forgot your true connection. See, sometimes I got to make you feel like, man, I don't know what's going to happen. So you can tell the truth. Oh, yeah, you don't know. Because sometimes we don't know. You feel me? But in order to know, you got to admit you don't know. Sometimes. Hey, that's the beauty, how we learn, y'all. If you didn't know sometime. And I'm going to give you even a better one. Hey, we just remembering. We just remembering. Whether you remembering how this life works, you remembering the greatness that is you. Come on now. We ain't always been human, right? We ain't always been human, right? So we had to come from somewhere spiritually, right? So we learning to express ourselves in this human body. Appreciate that love. Thank y'all so much. We learning to express ourselves in this human body to the point, you know what? It won't be no excuse. It won't be no excuse before this life is through. We all will have a legacy. Like I tell people, man, when you read these books out here, shout out to all the top gifters. Shout out to I Am Illy. She turned up. Ashley
Yes,
came in
love
at the
to
buzzer
everybody.
like, yeah, today.
Yeah,
Look, when
nobody
this,
was gonna snipe over here. Everybody sleep from what was going on all these few days.
well
I
then
wanted to
y'all
say
can
one
let
thing
us
before I
turn up
go.
and let me pour
Look,
back
look,
into you because
T.
you always pouring into other people. Let me pour back into you. Come
Yeah,
on now. So look,
I'm tired, but I'm good though. Hey, everybody. Good
life got a
morning.
way of making sure you come in the direction you supposed to.
That's
Life
right.
is life will send you to the fountain. You'll be thinking like, man, I ain't got nothing left. But then such and such come knock. You don't know how many times Rachel done came knocking on my door. And I'm like, man, I don't feel like playing right now, dude. I'm about to get off live. And then she come in here with her bubbly self. You know what I'm saying? I done drained myself. I done gave all my energy out. I'm like, shh, I ain't got nothing. Ain't got nothing for you. I ain't got, man, Rachel come in here. I'm like, oh, man, that's my girl. I gotta, you know what I'm saying? I gotta answer for my girl. You feel me? I can't not answer for my girl. And then, hey, next thing you know, we on this mud chilling, having what they call it, having communion. You know what I'm saying? We our own congregation to the
And you
point
know I
somebody's
always come. And
spirit
you
is
know I
blessed
always come
every
pull up
time.
on you and
For
check on
sure.
you and make sure you're okay.
For sure. I appreciate that though. You get you some rest because you been up all night, huh?
No, let me tell you, I got after the ranks. They wanted to see where I landed at. After I found out where I landed at,
What's
the
up,
team, the
Rick?
family talked to me. We all talked about it a little bit, and I got enough rest. It's just that I ain't ranking in nothing else for a long time.
Alright, I feel that. I feel that. Sure, what you trying to do? You trying to run it back?
Love you, brother. You take care.
Oh, you good? Okay. I'll see you
Nah,
in a minute,
listen. Nah,
love.
you can talk. I want you to talk to your family, but I'm gonna pull back on you later, though.
Okay, please do. I'll
Got
see
you.
you in a
Take
minute.
care. Bye, fam.
Love, Queen. Love you.
Love you too.
Again, y'all, sometimes you gotta take that time, you feel me? And make sure you
Oh,
plan
is
for
it
some
snow?
time for yourself. Make sure you plan for some time for yourself so life don't always gotta sit you down. Appreciate y'all tapping that screen, sharing the live. Appreciate y'all tapping that screen, sharing the live. Take some time for yourself so life don't gotta sit you down, y'all. Make sure you do that. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you plan ahead. You know, for some of us, you know, we got a busy schedule. So we can't, be, taking time all throughout the year to go on vacation. But shoot, you could plan a little in-time vacation. You know what I'm saying? We could plan us an in-time vacation or even an in-house vacation. Redecorate your house a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Give yourself the vibes. A lot of us are always looking for a vibe. Why you can't be the vibe? You know what I'm saying? If you can't be the vibe, when you meet a vibe, you gonna ruin it. You gonna ruin it. Because you ain't gonna be able to appreciate it. Because you ain't in tune with the vibe. How many times you done seen people come in the room and just bring the energy down? But they ain't in a good mood. You know what I'm saying? Something bad done happened in there. Like, I ain't in the mood for that. I ain't nothing funny right now. That's the same thing we talking about. That's the same thing we talking about. You gotta rise to the vibration of the celebration. And by that, if you seeking to have a situation that you happy about, that you joyful about, hey, claim that joy now. Claim that joy now. If you don't know what make you happy, reach out to us, y'all. We here for that. We here for that. That's why I always ask people, like, you ever wonder what's your superpower? Appreciate you typing that screen, Miss Illy. Appreciate that. Appreciate y'all sharing the live, too. You ever wonder what your superpower is? And the reason why I say that, because once you figure out your superpower, what your purpose is, what your passion is, you feel me? You're going to figure out your way to be inspired and be an inspiration. Which is the highest thing we can do, or the highest expression we can have, effect we can have upon each other. Why wouldn't you want to take it all the way? We say we love each other. Why not take it all the way? You hear me? Take it all the way. Thank you so much, love. You be going GOAT status. I appreciate you. Why not take it all the way? What that song say? I'm searching for a real love. Some people say, man, my love is conditional. Well, that ain't real love. You know what I'm saying? That ain't real love. That's no different than hate. People hate on you because, shit, at one point, a lot of time they loved you. You know what I'm saying? A lot of time they loved you. That's why they start hating you, you feel me? You don't develop such strong feelings against somebody you don't care nothing about. So when people say they got conditional love, I be watching you. Like, hold on, G. Hey, that thing about to turn into hate in a minute, in any minute. What's up with it, Emmanuel? Appreciate you coming through, King. And that name means something with God. Appreciate you coming through. If you know what your name means, put that in the chat, G. Yeah, I'm searching for real. If we searching for real love, we got to know the ways of real love. You feel me? And for a lot of us, we don't know. What's up with it, T? What's up with it, 6? For a lot of us, we don't know the ways of real love, so we keep on getting played by what we thought was real love. You feel me? And all the while, the women, they acting like the wisdom that they supposed to be, right? Naturally, right? Because they representing and reflecting the intuition of God. So they be looking for which category to put you in for real. Like, let's see if he a sucker for love type dude real quick. I'm going to play up on his feelings real quick on some dumb shit. See how he take it. You feel me? See how he take it. Sometimes it's real, though. Sometimes it's real. But majority of the time, we testing each other. Same way life is. You know what I'm saying? And basically what we mean by testing, it ain't that we playing no games. Life is testing your new high and your new lows. You feel me? What's the lowest you went today? You feel me? But even with that, when you pay attention to these charts, the lowest you went is still a high. Like, you peaking every time. When you're looking at these charts, it's showing the different peaks that the, you know what I'm saying, that the investments are making, the stocks are making. So let's take that into account, right? Let's take that into account when we talk about new lows, you know what I'm saying? We always rising or dropping, you feel me? Rising or dropping. But a lot of times when we charting things, we charting the new highs. We ain't really paying attention to the lows. You got to pay attention to your lows too. Because these show a certain habit or a certain pattern within you. To the point, if you don't like the fact that when you feed into certain things, you become the menu or be on the menu, then guess what? You got to take something, some kind of unction within you to transcend these moments and do something different than what's always been. And the only way you're going to do that is tap in. You're going to have to tap in. You're going to have to find something deeper. And truth be told, when you really care about something, like we said earlier, when you really care about something deeply, a lot of times it's hard to put it into words. That's why I say it's best to just show it. It's best to just show it. And even with that, you know, let's recognize there's only but a certain amount of human functions. Meaning, I get to work my arms the same way you get to work your arms. You feel me? I get to move my lips the same way you get to move your lips until we lose the capabilities. You know what I'm saying? But my intentions is what's going to make the difference. It's what's going to make the difference. That's what's going to determine low vibration, high vibration. Try to tell people, like, you might see somebody doing the same thing. You feel me? Might act the same way as your ex. But until you can pinpoint them intentions, y'all, you don't know what you're looking at. But again, going back into the queens, right? And how they pinpoint, you feel me? What categories you go in. Where you at in your growth. What character you are in this story. They got to know. You feel me? Because they hold the keys to eternal life. They hold the keys to who coming in. You feel me? Who bloodline will continue. Hey, and I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Even though, even though the relationships that led to the greatness that is my legacy didn't continue as long as I would have liked them to. You feel me? I've had long-lasting relationships that I'm appreciative of, and I know that I have a committed spirit. I know I'm able to stay the task. You feel me? I know I understand the assignment when it comes to women's intuition, when it comes to understanding where we balance each other, and always seeking a balance, meaning seeking understanding with each other. Love is understanding. You feel me? Love is understanding. And everything we go through is a sacrifice. Everything we go through is a sacrifice. Everything that we feel like is adversity, even the things that we felt like was good, you feel me? We made a sacrifice in that moment to do what was right or wrong. You feel me? To do what was right or wrong. So you might have sacrificed, like if you didn't even take advantage of the opportunity, you sacrificed the opportunity to rise to the occasion. And sometimes we do that, right? Sometimes we do that. And we walking away like, dang, you know what? I ain't even realize what was going on just then, though. You feel me? But if that thing come up on me again, I know what's going on. I know what time it is. I know what I'm going to do the next time. But you only going to do good the next time if you do this. Apply certain philosophies. You feel me? As much as people get caught up in the money and all that, bro, it's the philosophies. It's the philosophies that we pass on that's going to make the world a difference. You feel me? If you pass on the philosophy of blowing money fast, guess what? Eventually, they ain't going to have no money. You ain't going to have no money. But if you pass on the philosophy of always replenishing, growing your money, growing your spirit, you feel me? A philosophy of growth and productivity, they will always seek to keep leveling up. Keep leveling it up. And we will use our intuition. You feel me? And our analytical mind to bring whatever we divine is necessary into fruition by our grand design. Come on now. They say the children are the fruit of a household. Come on now. And everything else is just a precipitation of this. Of the temple. So put forth. Or put first the ways that are becoming of this temple. And watch and see how everything come to you. Watch and see how you begin to be a conduit of greatness. See, life don't want to bestow greatness upon something that's just going to pass away. You feel me? Give you too much energy, you got a heart attack because you ain't in the best of shape. You got to prepare yourself. That's why form is important. That's why when you working out, they say, man, I'm trying to get my form right. You feel me? So when you first start working out, you might just be badly pushing it up. But after a while, that form should be like, you can take your time with that thing. You feel me? Take your time with it. Take your time with it. You feel me? That's why you're supposed to do different things that would develop your patience. And you can take your time and recognize the importance of patience. Because when you rush a thing, you kill it. You kill the moment. You kill the moment. Queens be teaching us so many things. Like I can't tell you how many queens that, you know what I'm saying? When I was first starting out, that taught me that. Because I've always been a person that played into, paying attention to details. So I could acquiesce to the different gestures in a person's face to notice whether or not they was enjoying themselves, and I listen well. You know what I'm saying? So I always was able to play into a woman's customized, love language in that manner. But, yeah, come on, G, we got to pay attention to how the queens level us up. And what we leveling up to? Let me stop. You feel me? And the kings, we supposed to lay down the law. Not lay down the law. We supposed to enforce the law. You feel me? So in that sense, we are the expression of the intuition that she provides. That she provides. And we here to protect the eternal life that she opens the door for. Yeah, man, it's a beautiful thing when we really wear it out. You can come kicking and screaming, or you can see it for what it is and walk the path. And in this sense, it's like, we can find understanding with each other to understand the dynamic between the two of us. And you can see where she play a part in your life, and you can see where he play a part in your life. And y'all can have balance, meaning understanding of each other. Understanding of each other. You know what I'm saying? So for a lot of the kings who might feel like, man, I don't understand her, take the time to start understanding the ways of intuition or how things come into be. You see what I'm saying? It ain't hard. That's something we interested in. Like, start studying, engineering, studying physics. Then start looking at biology. You got to do some cross references. Do some comparisons, you know what I'm saying, in biology. See what you come up with. For the queens, to understand the mind of the kings, I would suggest studying studying analytics. Cause honestly speaking, it ain't too deep for the queens. I really ain't gotta go too far with this. Studying analytics as well as continuing to open yourself up to the ways of the queens before you. As well as seeing what you can apply from the queens of the past to the now. Cause quite frankly, for me, y'all, I don't play the gender wars. You feel me? The gender roles, cause it leads to the so-called gender wars. But I do notice the dynamics. You know what I mean? I do notice that there is certain, natural dynamics. And it's not all the time, but it's the majority. I would say sometimes. Um, Most women are very intuitive. Sometimes most men are very analytical or logical. You know what I'm saying? Um, so of course, it's easy to surmise in society that if men are logical, women are illogical. You know what I'm saying? But again, we got to stop holding against each other. The ways they can easily write each other off. You know what I'm saying? Instead of, let's big each other up so we can rise to the occasion. You know what I'm saying? With each other. And make sure you rise to the vibration of what you want to be celebrating. Remember that now. Rise to the vibration of what you want to be celebrating. If you can't rise to the vibration of what you want to be celebrating, you'll never be there. You know what I'm saying? And if you do get there, you won't be able to appreciate being there. So you would tear it down. You would tear it down on your way. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, I can't call it. But a lot of times we be just winging it in this life drunker than alcoholics. I'm just trying to tell you a few things, intervene.
What it do?
What's up with it?
At work, man. Waiting on these
All right.
folks to pull up. I'm finna put this building, get this building right.
All right, get you some of
At
this
work,
word. We gonna
you
yeah, it is.
Yeet.
Get you some of that
That's
word
it.
real quick. Get you started, and
How
then,
you doing?
'cause, man, I'm doing amazing. I'm at work.
Amazing.
I'm at work.
Amazing.
Yeah, it is. At work, telling these folks how sometimes you just gotta get on that path, tap into the greatness that is you, so you can be in tune with your star player and go with your move when it's time to.
How you doing? Getting ready. There you go. You must have a lot of that. Oh no, I'm famous on the internet. I'm on TikTok. Oh really? Yeah, Facebook too, Instagram. I'm finna be up on Wheel Radio Station. Kelly Scott called me yesterday. I'm finna
Appreciate
be
y'all
calling the
tapping
radio
that
station
screen.
too.
Let's go, y'all.
Okay. I'll be right back. I got you.
Appreciate y'all tapping that screen. Let's get it.
What's up, y'all?
What's up with it,
Finna
Lopez?
get this money, man. At
Know
work,
what it
finna get this
is.
money.
Sometimes.
Hey, when your people have to go do stuff, ain't it the smart thing to tell you before they just go? They just drove off, and the man just pulled up for work. What's wrong with this dude? And he wonder why I be snapping on him. I said, bro, you gonna make me grab you, bro. You do too much, bro. You do too much.
Let's go, Illy. Nah, you gotta chill, bro. Sometimes you
No, he
gotta
like my
crank
brother.
some.
He like my brother. I'm gonna touch his ass up. That's like my brother. Fuck that. He
Nah,
gonna do
nah, you
right.
gotta do
But
something.
guess what? He gonna do right.
If you always do that this time, just do something different.
Bro, listen, you ain't got to lecture me. You talk to your people about that. We talk all the
Nah, I ain't
time.
lecturing
But a
you.
man, my partner is a knucklehead. He's a knucklehead. He one of them little brothers. You got to talk to him. Talk to him.
Yeah. Okay, you saying talk to him, my bad. I'm thinking you saying put your hands out.
Yeah,
Like, hold on,
I'm
bro.
saying, but
Don't
if
do
he
that,
just,
man, like that.
I'm saying, but if I'm talking to him and he do too much, I'm gonna grab him. Fuck all that. Understand that shit you talking about? I'm an alpha male. You talk too much with
Man,
your hands, I'm gonna grab you. I don't care who you is. I don't care who you is.
I don't want to see you up there, bro. You can't do that, man. People ain't gonna keep taking
I'm
that,
a
man.
I'm an alpha male, bro, and I deal with men different than everybody else.
Nah, you gotta watch
Just
that
know that.
alpha thing, though. That
I'm
thing ain't
good. I'm
good.
good. I'm talking about mentality. I'm talking about how I am, my mentality. I think like a lion. Let me say that better because I know who I'm talking to. I'm like a lion. That's better to say you that. I'm like a lion. I deal different than everybody. I ain't passive like everybody else. There's a lot
Nah,
of
I
people
love you,
passive around
bro.
here.
I love you.
Yeah, there's a lot of people
Sometimes,
there's a lot of people passive around here. That's why a lot of these young boys, they ain't doing what they need to do. So you could do that. You could put them in the corner and all that shit when they small. But when they get 16, 17, 21, like my boys will try to put these on you, boy. Tell them go in the corner, watch they try to put these on you. My son will try to beat you up, boy. For real. You talk to my son the wrong way, he don't know you. He's 6 foot. He'll try to grab you by your hair and say, "What you said?" My
yeah,
son,
cause
my
that's a
son,
result of what he used to, though. That's what
No,
he
that ain't
used to.
so. He in Magnum school. Auburn just told him to come home. He's gonna be a professional tennis player. He's amazing. That's what he used to.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Don't get it twisted. There's certain
Yeah.
things that come with being amazing. Michael Jackson had Joe for a daddy. Let's not get it
That's what I'm
twisted.
trying to tell you.
That don't, but that
Shit,
don't
hey, my
mean
daddy didn't play. That's why I'm doing all the stuff I'm doing. Hey, but that's why I'm doing the stuff I'm doing because my dad was like that with me.
my dad ain't. I can tell
And
you
I'm,
how many times my daddy put his hands on me with 2 fingers.
I ain't talking about put his hands on me, bro. I'm talking about teach me, bro.
Oh
What
yeah,
are you
it's a way
talking
to
about?
teach. We was just talking about how you say you go
But my dad
grab.
ain't gonna talk to you long. If my grandma, if look, my grandma, my mama call and say I did something wrong. My dad ain't gonna do too much talking, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you. My dad ain't gonna do too much talking. Hell
Yeah,
no,
that's that submission stuff. Nah, that's cool though.
man. Fuck all that, bro. We ain't gotta talk about this shit no more. You teaching passive, bro. That's why a lot of dudes out here
You
punks
can
now
call
because you
it
teaching
passive.
passive.
Hey,
We
I
don't need no
ain't in
more
that
passive
alpha
men out here. We need
conversation.
men out here working. That's why little dudes don't want to go to work, don't want to do nothing because people are teaching them passive. You got to teach
Right.
them right so they'll do it. My son is doing amazing. He say
You
yes
know
sir,
what
no
you
sir. I
know
don't
what they
have to do
did
nothing
during the
to him now.
riots? You know
But
what
I
they
had to
did during the
discipline.
riots?
I had to
They gave
train
them
him up while he was a
jobs.
child so
So
he
that
got
don't
older.
make
He
them
know what to do.
passive.
You teaching passive, bro. Ain't
Hmm.
nothing passive about us. You
So
got to
you
be a
said
man around me.
working. So you
You
said
wouldn't even make it
working make
around
you
me.
not
I want
passive?
a man around me.
Bro,
We'll holler at you too.
wouldn't dare.
Take care, bro.
That man trying to have a pissing contest. You the man you are. I'm the man I am. Again, you know what they did to them people during the riots? When people were standing up for their rights? They gave them jobs. So for somebody to tell me, hey man, that's why they don't want to work. They don't want to. Last time I checked, the work was to figure out your purpose in life and then operate from that purpose. When you see me on here, I'm operating from my purpose. When you see me in real life, I'm operating from my purpose. So nobody will ever marginalize me or marginalize anybody around me, nor will I try to marginalize anybody by what they do in life. But what I will tell people, hey, don't be talking about putting your hands on people. For one, we on here. That's for one. We can't even talk like that on here. So you trying to, you know what I'm saying? You in my place of business talking crazy. Not to mention, as my brother, I'm telling you, I value your life, G. Don't do that, bro. Somebody ain't gonna take that. Somebody ain't gonna take that, even if you been putting your hands on your brother. I know 2 minute, man, bro. I got a story from my friend just told to me recently of two brothers who killed each other. You know what I'm saying? Now, one of them killed the other one. You feel me? The other one, basically, they might as well killed each other because here it is. The younger brother was talking crazy to the older brother because now the younger brother getting more money than the older brother. And shoot, the older brother like, man, I know he ain't talking to me like that. He done been taking it, you feel me, somewhat. In the gestures, he noticed that his little brother, been coming up and, he moving differently. Now he got to ask his little brother for help and, stuff like that. And the little brother doing it kind of begrudgingly, looking at him side-eyed. But then one day, the little brother, he in the house going off, having one of his moments. And the big brother try to put him to the side and say, man, chill out for a second, man. Don't do all that in front of mama, man. Come on, man. Don't do all that in front of mama. You feel me? Lil bro get so full of himself, he say, man, shoot, I'm the one paying bills around here, you feel me? But you gonna say to me, like, you need to get out of my way. He talking reckless to the brother. You know what I'm saying? Called him out his name, all kind of stuff. So, at that point, big bro feel like his manhood on the line, on top of you disrespecting mom. You feel me? And when you got that so-called alpha syndrome going on, sometimes you feel like you gotta take it up a notch. You gotta outdo the next person in order to get your point across. You feel me? It don't take all that. It don't take all that, cause here it is. That man came in there and killed his brother, shot his brother. Now here it is. He don't want to live no more. He don't want to live no more. I'm just saying, sometimes you gotta let some stuff go. Sometimes you gotta let some stuff go. And if people think, so-called passive, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? That's what he on, you feel me? You talking about Sigma, you talking about alpha and beta male stuff, you feel me? So he felt like, because alpha's over there basically able to treat other men like women, you feel me? Or like they want to treat women, let's put it like that. How they want to treat women because they want to beat women into submission, out of control, you feel me? That's why I don't play that alpha conversation. But yeah, it is a situation also where you can, see a woman and she giving you all kind of attention, but you passive about it. You ain't all, head over heels, selling her dreams and stuff, things that she can't believe. So she don't know if she can trust you or anything, you feel me? Or if it's even something you can achieve. And in that moment, all right, she's saying, oh, I want to see you so bad, da 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 da. But you busy chasing something, you working, you got ambition. She see you over there working. Guess what? She gonna associate love for longing. When she longing to want to talk to you. When she longing to know what you up to. When she longing to know what you gonna achieve next. When she longing to see if you gonna love her. And it's gotta be the same way with life, you feel me? Man, when people ain't acting right, whether it's your brothers, whoever, your homies, whatever, put some distance between you and them. Put some distance between you and them. It could be your ex-wife. Man, my ex-wife used to be my best friend, you hear me? But she tried me for the last time. And I had to put some distance between me and that person. First, I had to put some distance between us mentally because I was still tied in. Still tied in. Because the fight, we've been fighting for each other for a long time. Seemed like it's been our lifetime. But I had to put some distance between me and her. Because it got to the point, you threatening my lifeline, you feel me? And that's what we not going to do. That's what we not going to take lightly. You feel me? We not going to take it lightly when people want to play with our lifelines. You got to put distance between you and them people. Appreciate you coming through, perfectly educated. Appreciate you coming through, love. You got to put some distance between you and some people. And sometimes people don't want to hear, they don't want to hear the right. You can think of how many times when you was younger and you wanted to be on, as we would say, I'm with the shit. Like, we used to be real about it. You know what I'm saying? You didn't want to hear the truth. So I'm not surprised when my brother don't want to hear. He'll be back tomorrow when he want to hear the truth. You know how many times we done had that type of conversation or interaction where it's like, because the last time I remember, just the last time we had that type of interaction, he standing outside and he felt like, the woman should have just let him carry her groceries. You feel me? Because he like, I'm an alpha male. I'm like, bro, but see, you still downplaying, all the complexities of the situation. There's a lot of things that women facing. And for you to act like she just supposed to let you carry her groceries or she needs you to carry her groceries with the climate of the time, like you tripping. Like she can carry her groceries. You know what I'm saying? But if y'all had a relationship, you know what I mean? That's certain things that we allow for other people to do in our lives. You feel me? We allow room for our woman in our life. And she allow room for her man in her life. So she might allow for her man to bring in her groceries, carry her out the trash, stuff like that. You feel me? But don't get it twisted. She know how to do that. Don't belittle her like that. You feel me? So even your alpha male syndrome in that sense, it don't play you out well. But also you got to recognize where that come from. Nah, that's facts. Sometimes we don't want to hear that. And we got to know when let that moment pass. You feel me? Let that moment pass. And as you seen how I was with my brother, like, I'm not going to, hey, bro, get back on here with me. Like, nah, you ain't going to hang up. Nah, let that moment pass. You got to speak truth and let it be. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of times, Big Mama and them, this is how I look at that type of situation. A lot of times, Big Mama and them was telling us truth. We didn't even know was truth at the time. So we just was like, man, I ain't trying to hear nothing you talking about. You don't know what's going on. But then when you ran into the situation that made sense to, you was like, I'm so glad Big Mama told me that. I'm so glad Big Mama and them didn't shut up when I ain't want to hear it. I'm so glad they got about me to keep on telling me the truth. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got about me
Happy?
to keep on telling me the truth. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to keep it going. Sometimes you got to keep it moving. What's up with it, King? You doing all right?
I'm doing good, and you?
All right. I'm just over here building with the people. I'm gonna mute you. All right?
Thank you, Taylor, for the likes.
I can't have that music. But yeah, I can't have that music in my background. That's the only reason why. But sometimes you just gotta be able to go with your move, y'all. Be sure of yourself. Be sure of yourself. Don't be so caught up to the point you like, man, but if I show myself, then people not gonna like me. Look, what's for you is for you. And the last thing you want is something that ain't for you, cause you was playing like you was somebody that you wasn't. Then you spend your whole life with somebody you shouldn't have been with to begin with and miserable. Cause you don't even like how things is going. You like, darn, marriage ain't what I thought it would. No, 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 no. It's you been showing a whole nother side that ain't you. So you ain't even getting what was meant for you. You getting what was meant for the actions you put out. And like the big guys say, shoot, you do this, you get this. He ain't intervening in nothing. Just told you how this thing work. You do this, you get this. What consequence do you want? So at the end of the day, you want to be high vibration, meaning you trying to inspire people. You doing things that provide solutions in people's lives. Okay, you trying to be low vibration. You want to put people down. You want to take things from people. Then guess what? There's things that come along with that. Yeah, you might get the bag over here doing low vibration things. But guess what? When it's time for you to go, it's going to be, ooh, it's going to be brutal. When it comes time for your family members, you might have to watch all your family members pass away. And it might not even have to be violent or tragic, but they pass before you. You don't know how torturous that is to live so long that you see everybody you love pass. Like, boy, hey, I'm just saying some things I done peaked in life. But here it is, you be high vibration, that come back to you too. People do things for people in your family and you ain't even around. You be like, dang, that's what's up. They looked out for you. The man said, shoot, man, if I just thought about it, what if it was my mama? And you remember, like, darn, I treat people like that. Like, what if it was my mama? You know what I'm saying? And you be like, darn, I'm just glad in this moment that I'm good to people because look how it came back. You don't know how many times I done been on here, matter of fact. What's up with it, Mama Mia? I done ran across somebody's son. You know what I'm saying? In one of these verses. And I might have just had a TikTok with their mama. And he like, man, I appreciate how you showed my mama respect. And how you told everybody to go over there and show her some love. And, I'm like, hold on, G. What's the odds of us winding up running across each other? And again, gotta be careful how you treat folks. You gotta be careful how you treat folks because you never know when you gonna see folks again. You never know. Not to mention if you just be right. You know what I'm saying? Do right by people, you don't gotta worry about when you gonna see people again. It's gonna always be a joyous occasion. Man, I appreciate you, Emmanuel. Appreciate you being in here. You know what I'm saying? It's our energy together that creates a synergy that adds to what I say sometimes. You feel me? Sometimes I just be running through my mind, trying to make sure to tell my people all the things that I've come to find. With me being a Gemini, I get such joy out of seeking information and then being able to bring it back and express it to people in a way that can be uplifting to their lives. So again, I appreciate you being here, and I appreciate you being as though, a young child who is just appreciative of whatever they get. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of us, when we get older, we don't appreciate nothing. Like, that ain't what I was thinking about. You ain't give me what I was thinking about. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you being receptive to truth, as well as, recognizing you identifying with truth. You know what I'm saying? You're not necessarily identifying with me. I just happen to be the vessel that has come through. And I'm grateful to be a conduit. You know what I'm saying? I'm grateful. But I feel like that's what we was all meant to do. But once we tap in to our superpower, you can find your niche and how you express it. Again, like I said, with me being a communicative sign that's in tune with my Cancer side, you feel me? I bring people in like family to the point we just share a common bond. share a common bond, and I'm appreciative of it. Shout out to everybody in here showing love. Appreciate y'all pulling up with us. Sometimes it's just good to commune together. Oh, snap. Ah, that's crazy. Hey, let's run it back. Want to run it back one more time, my G? Or you good? Huh? Oh, yeah, he out. He seen that cap come through. Appreciate you, Lily. Sometimes you just got to be ready for what life has for you. You know what I'm saying? Life gonna throw some jabs at you from time to time. But if you ready, you know what I'm saying, to turn up the vibration, we gonna experience spiritual attacks out here. You hear me? But if you able to turn up your vibration, you can overcome anything. I promise you. You can overcome anything. All things will be put in your hand. And as sure as you speak on the thing, you will experience it. You'll be like, wow, who would have thought? Who would have thought that I'd be dealing with this now? But I'm so glad I'm prepared. I'm so glad I was prepared for it. I'm so glad I'm aware of the things that's going to be becoming of my life. So sometimes I can get it right. Because sometimes, look, you got to be wrong to learn something. You feel me? And it's like watching the same movie over and over. You feel me? And still learning something different every time. Or seeing something you didn't see the first time. Don't be so hard on yourself, man. Recognize we remember it. You know, even scientists have proven that this life and the information that we get is just mere downloads. They found out that we're programmable beings, meaning we're a cluster of ones and zeros. You feel me? So when you pay attention to that, it's like, man, look, it's all about intentions at that point. Because it's a repeated number. You know what I'm saying? It's a repeated vibration, but the waves in which the waves are intentionalized is what's going to make the world a difference. So sometimes you got to be reminded of that. You know, sometimes we get slowed down so we can, redirect ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Life got a way of slowing us down for a little bit and putting us back on track. But if you getting tired of life keep on having to slow you down, you know, us going through adverse different things in life that we don't like to be going through, then you plan to slow yourself down. Feel me? Plan to slow yourself down. Take a vacation. At least 2 a year, 1 a year, you feel me? But make sure when you on your vacation, you recharging in a major way. You reevaluating what your next step's gonna be. What goals did you knock off? Give yourself some credit. You over here wondering why other people won't give you no credit, why they redlining you, why you redlining you. You don't give yourself credit for nothing you do. And then wonder why you so depressed. Why you not happy with your life. Shoot. You don't think about none of the things that will make you happy with your life. You don't give yourself no credit. You got to do it. And if you wondering how to do so, man, make sure y'all tap in with us. Because we got something for y'all. And we ain't got nothing but love for you. You feel me? I love you as myself. What? Ain't nothing you can do about that. Because we are one. And I'm so glad we in connection. If y'all, you know, ain't get to catch this whole message. Because this message was for you. You know what I'm saying? I just got to be the vessel to bring it through. But this message was for you. From you, by you. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate you identifying with the me that is you, or the you that you see in me. As far as I'm concerned, you are my UOY, and I am your YOU. We got this. We all we need to make it through. Because sometimes I just got to remind you that you got it in you. You got it in you. You are the greatness you've been seeking this whole time. If you don't know who I am Goldmine. Formerly known as the black sheep of my family. But I went inside to see. Like I told you, I am the greatness that I've been seeking this whole time. This whole time. But I just had to dig deep. I lost connection real quick. I'm the greatness I've been seeking this whole time. Peace within, peace out.